So we had a little bit of a technical difficulties,
Oh, there
so
we
to
go.
speak, but we're on now.
We're on
I
now.
think we're good. We're still learning this as we go. But my name is Eric Edwards. As I said before, I'm a game collector, console collector. I don't really lost count on how many I have. There is a YouTube video of my collection from 4 years ago, but still accurate. I do need to update it. We'll see how this show goes. I may go ahead and just update it anyway. Um, and that's about it for me as far as what I do video game. I love video games. I live them ever since the Nintendo 8-bit.
Wow, that's prehistoric to me.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, for you was what?
I don't know. I shot out in the what did I shot? Sega Saturn in 1997.
The Saturn.
97. I was probably on to my third console by then.
I just graduated high school.
Close.
Yeah, so the Saturn, that's unfortunate to be the first one, though. I mean,
Well,
it really is. I'm sorry. I feel bad. It's not your fault,
Yeah.
but the Saturn was a turd. I mean, that's just. I mean, it only lasted what, 2 years, if that.
no, 4. It was a difficulty to transfer
Right.
the games over.
No,
Right.
that's cool, man. It's not your fault. Saturn sucked. But so what are you into?
So just to introduce myself, Eric Edwards. I've been knowing this guy for the last 7 years. I worked with him and found out he was a gamer, and we hit it off. My name is Kwame Thomas. Everybody knows me as MSU CB01 from YouTube, from PlayStation Network, Prometheus Con from PlayStation Network, and Twitter. Twitter Critic is my Twitter name. Hood Critic is my YouTube name. I got a lot of aliases. I'm kind of running away from child support, so I got to kind of...
All right, call a cough right now.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that, man. That's expensive.
It is. It is. Gaming wise, I started off with the Atari. Help me out here, Easy. Atari 20.
The new one. Yeah, the 2600.
2600.
Mhm.
Joust, Donkey Kong, Mario Brothers. We we came up poor, and it was actually at a Salvation Army. That's where I got it from.
No kidding.
Yeah, and it came with like 50 fucking games.
I don't know why anyone would want to give that away.
Well, they
Man, they could have gave it to me.
They don't know what the fuck they started because I can't put them down.
That's what my parents said. I wanted a Nintendo so fucking bad.
Right.
And
So I've been. My bad. Go ahead.
No, man, I'm sorry. It's your
So
segment. Go ahead.
I've been gaming since 83, 84. And
Damn, I wasn't even thought of.
wasn't even thought of. And I've been gaming ever since. I've owned just about every console but the TurboGrafx 16, Jaguar. What is it? Help me out here, Easy.
Well, you got the. Did you have the Saturn?
I had the Saturn. I had the Sega CD.
You had the Genesis?
Yes. At least someone else had a
Genesis.
Saturn.
32X?
Nope. Didn't have
Well,
the
you
Neo Geo either.
Oh, well, the Neo Geo was expensive, man. I think
Okay,
it was
so,
like
I mean,
$600 when it came out.
There's some I'm missing. Like I said, I don't know. But basically, I'm a PlayStation guy. I do play Xbox. I do play the Wii. But I am a PlayStation guy. I'm sitting here with 2 Xbox junkies, which is cool. I got tough skin. It's whatever. But
Hey, man, I don't judge.
yeah,
I don't judge.
Don't judge. Don't do that.
No.
Just because you guys get all downloaded stuff 45 days before us doesn't mean anything.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
We'll get
all
to
right.
that.
So that's basically me. So Stinky, go ahead, take it away.
Yo, this is your boy Stinky. My name's Kevin in real life, but I go by Stinky online because I try to play Call of Duty. I just see the kill cam more than anything. I turn a corner, I'm dead. That's my gamer tag in a nutshell. Yeah, and I just enjoy playing video games for the fun of it. You see me make my YouTube videos of like me playing NBA 2K1. I got absolutely demolished. See, I just suck at video games, but I enjoy having fun on them. Someone has to be the loser. I'm the loser.
Man, as long as you're having fun.
As long as you have
Exactly.
fun, man.
I hate those tryhards in the lobby. They're like 12 years old. They're like, I just kicked your ass. I'm like, dude, get laid.
Yeah, when your balls drop, then come back.
Right.
Yeah, I hate playing online. I mean, because like you said, Stinky,
What?
like I used to play for fun. I'm a big Battlefield nut, and when
Yes.
Battlefield
Yes.
2 Modern Combat came out it was for the Xbox originally, then it got ported over to the 360. I played it every day,
Really?
and every day religiously because I worked third shift at the time, and
Mhm.
when I got home, everyone was gone, so I had 4 hours.
Right.
That was Eric time.
Right.
So Eric
Right.
spent his time playing Battlefield, and it got to the point where I got competitive, and I'd get pissed off, because like there's lag and shit like that in the game, and then people find like glitches that can hide behind walls, and I'd get pissed. I had
Right.
to walk away for like a month
I
because I
can't do
just get
that.
so mad.
You
So like
know,
you said, man, as long as you're having fun, that's the key. Was like once you stop having fun with it and it becomes a complete competition,
it does.
then yeah, I mean I know it's a game and I know there's competition, but it's all about the fun.
It is. Stinky. I know you are what you've created, this title that you gave yourself, the gamer scavenger. What's all that about? I've been watching YouTube channel. Is it something like Call of Duty scavenger where you run over games and you pick them up, or I mean, like,
Yeah, right. Yeah, I riot shield them. Yeah, no, no. I go to like thrift stores, go to like video game stores in Boston. I'm 5 minutes away
okay,
from Boston. I can open
okay,
my back door and piss on the city, and that's how close I am. And like
Mm.
I pick up games like no more than $5 a game.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, that's cool. And then
that's
you
what I
went
do.
through your closet the other day, didn't you? You got like a lot of them out of there.
Yeah, I got 356. Totally
That's
surprised myself.
yeah. They
Three
take up
hundred and fifty-six. What?
Games.
like
Damn,
was it on
dog.
Nintendo? Was it
No, it was all mixed. I have my SNES and my Genesis, my NES, my GameCube. I have 30 games total throughout those systems. I'm very low on those. Like the current gen, I have like 50 plus. PS1, PS2, I have over 80.
what would you say your favorite console is?
Saturn.
Are they all operative? Do they all work, or do you
Yeah,
just collect them regardless?
I collect them.
Okay.
Do you have them on display?
Yeah,
Right on.
yeah, they're in my closet right now.
Oh, okay. Right on. What did you like about the Saturn?
I don't know. It's
Because
just
you
my
don't like it, you wanna ask him what he likes about it.
No, man, it's not that I don't like it because I liked it. Man, Virtual Fighter
because
2 on the
it
Saturn was
was
awesome.
the first
Oh, damn, that
online
was on
video
Saturn,
game
wasn't
system.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't have a problem with Saturn. I just had a problem with like at the time. I guess for me, I'm a little jaded because the
Yeah.
PlayStation came out about the same time, or they were out about the same time, and I had the choice between a PlayStation or a Saturn. Okay, and you
Right.
obviously know where I went based on my
Yeah.
opinion. So I went with Saturn because I loved the Genesis. I was a Nintendo boy, and then Genesis came out, and they showed the blood. They did the things that Nintendo wouldn't. It wasn't
Okay.
Nintendo, so to speak.
Right,
And
right.
Yeah.
so I got picked the Saturn, and then they only supported it for another year.
Right.
Well, yeah,
Right.
because all the
Hey,
competition.
I want to say one thing. We're up to 4 viewers. If the viewers could, if you guys want to go over here in the left side and chat with us, while either one of us are describing ourselves or talking, you guys can go over also go on the left side and also chat if you guys would like to as well. Chat with either me or Kevin or whoever's not talking. So go ahead, Easy. Yeah, I mean. Stinky, I know you're a big wrestling fan. I know you're
Yeah.
going to like this. Do you have damn it, I forgot that. I don't know the name of it. It was, I think
No, I
was,
do not have Val Venus's trunks. If you try and talk about that.
no.
Okay, making sure.
The Steel
Hello.
Cage. It was Steel Cage. It was on Sega CD, I think it was.
No, I don't have anything Sega CD related.
I played that on Sega CD.
Yeah.
Sega CD, man, it was like when you saw a game on a disc, then
Yeah.
for me, I was like, it's a CD. You know what I mean? Because it's like, wow, it is a CD, and you got that, Eric? You got
Yeah.
the Sega CD?
Yeah,
Man,
I have one game called
Okay.
Dark, and it is a turd. But
Put that shit
yeah,
down. You
yeah.
know, I don't like
Sega
Boston.
CD was all right. The only problem I have with those games back then is it was all most of them were like they didn't really utilize them real well.
I
They
got
Okay.
had awesome
foul
music.
on both of you.
They had great
What
music.
was?
Go
Sorry.
ahead.
What was the first system with CD? Oh yeah, the Sega Saturn. That's why it's my favorite system.
Really?
The PS1 came out. Yeah, I think so. That's what it was.
We'll
I
just.
may be right. I'm not sure.
Other than PC, we'll just say
Yeah.
game console wise, CD.
The problem though was they used like actors for the game.
Really? Yeah.
Like I had a game called Corpse Killer on
Mhm.
Sega CD, or no, it was Saturn, and basically it was you had a reticle that you moved around, and these actors would come out on screen. It'd be an animated background,
Mhm.
and the actors would come out, and like you'd shoot them, and they'd only have like 4 animations where they like grabbed their chest and fell down, and then between the cutscenes weren't even animated. They were just it was like a scene from a TV show, and I was just like, I want to play a game.
Right.
These are the times right now that I was looking forward to as a child.
Yeah.
Being online, the graphics they have, just everything's just so amazing.
Right.
I mean, we got some beautiful games out there now. Like even Fallout 3 that was just gray and dreary. It looked great. It was massive.
I like that because it's really what I'm into. I'm into the post-apocalyptic stuff. I'm into aliens and stuff like that. So I could really get into that because, and that game almost absolutely reminds me of Book of Eli. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I saw that after the fact.
Is that
My
a horror
wife and I
movie?
were watching that.
You know what I mean?
And I was like,
it
oh my
reminded
god,
me
this
of
is
that.
Fallout. Yeah, it did.
It did. And I was just like, damn, that's just the Fallout movie right there with Denzel Washington.
Yeah, it was perfect.
It was. I got that on
Did you
Blu-ray.
finish that game?
Did I finish it? You fucking serious?
I guess.
I spent
I guess not.
380 something hours on that game. Another 100% of the fucking game I didn't finish.
Yeah.
Honestly.
All right, let me ask you something else.
Okay.
How did you play? Did you play as a good guy or a bad guy?
Oh man, I was fucking motherfuckers over.
Really?
Yep, dude.
Straight up,
Anybody
I
I came
was.
across was dead.
Everybody.
Give me your shit. This is
Yep.
post-apocalyptic.
I would
tried
trade
to-
them something. As soon as they traded to me, I whack their ass off and take it right back.
Oh,
Man,
come
I
on
was,
now.
Yeah.
I was the devil. I was a walking post-apocalyptic devil. That's what I was.
With your pet dog.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to get your shit. I got my own problems. I got to
Right.
find my dad. Fuck you. Leave me alone. And then I just blow their head off. And then I had that perk that just made them explode. So there'd be body just pieces everywhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're getting off track.
Okay. So go ahead. Go ahead. Start it off easy.
All right, man. Let's do new releases this week.
Okay.
Okay. Hot off the presses here.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
That's kind of like League of Legends. Am I right? Kind of like you take a army and you build civilizations and stuff and
Yeah, I think so.
kind of.
Like I said,
I can't play those type of games. Sorry.
I would like to just throw this out there right now for the show. This is not going to be a PC show.
No,
I don't think.
I don't hate on them. But I just
This is
play 'em.
consoles. We dig
Right.
on the consoles.
Right,
So
right.
actually, what I'm going to do is skip the PCs. NBA 2K13.
I tried. I had 2K12.
You know,
2K11.
just for the viewers, all 8 of you, just want you guys to know I am the Champaign-Urbana, Illinois champion.
Please. Once you play me online, you're done, man.
Dude, I'm gonna play you with my butt cheeks and whoop your ass.
That
You
is a
can't.
challenge.
I don't want to play no butt cheek game.
And we're
Alright.
streaming that live.
Yeah.
So,
you want to play with butt cheeks, you can play with butt cheeks.
Yeah, I'm with that one. I'm with that one. Biggest NBA franchise since Dreamcast. Still doing it. I'm with that one. Go ahead, next one.
From the looks of here, they're still making it on the PSP.
Garbage.
Yeah, did you ever have
Next.
the PSP?
I had one. Garbage. Next.
Yeah, it was a piece of shit. Okay.
What is it?
Remington Super Slam Hunting Ultimate Sportsman Challenge. That's a
Yeah.
shit ton of average. Yeah.
It's the season for it.
Yeah.
Is that a new
For the
version of
Wii.
Cabela's?
It's for the Wii, yeah.
Does it come with a gun?
Probably not.
Not a real gun.
Nope. And you better make sure you use that lanyard. Resident Evil 6.
I heard that was
Ooh.
garbage.
Yeah,
I thought
I
it'd
read
be
some
Resident
reviews
Evil
on that,
15
man.
by now.
It ain't doing so hot. It got a
You know-
4.5 on GameStop.
Once they started switching it from console to console and you had to keep up with it, I played one on PS1. It was you remember the big fat disc
Oh, yeah.
case,
Yeah.
the director's cut?
Yeah.
I had that one, and I think I went out and got the second one. And I ain't played them since PlayStation 1. So I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm trying to flip.
Everybody in Raccoon City should be infected. Everybody. By now. Everybody should be fucking dead.
Yeah. Should be done. You know? I played the demo for it, so I can say firsthand that the graphics are awesome.
Okay.
The game looks really good.
I
I
did play
tried
a
to
little
play
bit
it.
of it. I did as well.
The characters move weird, and they always have in Resident Evil. They
It's
don't
the
move,
camera.
Yeah, they're not real fluid, and they still have the over-the-shoulder look that made
It's
Resident
that
Evil
camera,
3 so
man.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when the action scene happens, it's still on your shoulder, so you have a hard time seeing what the hell's going on around you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got zombies up your ass one here, and you got your partner. She's screaming help. You know, fuck that bitch. You know, I got my own problems right here. She's AI. She'll be all right. But it's yeah.
Yes! Change the subject. We were running off track. Sorry, I had to.
We're not off track, man. That's the new releases.
No, but yeah,
Keep
the
going.
game's garbage.
Keep going easy.
That's it. Well,
That's on the
That's
new
it.
releases?
that's it. That's all I
Okay.
got for this week. I didn't have any what's coming out like on the PlayStation Network or Xbox Live Arcade.
Yeah, I don't follow
but
that stuff.
I don't think you're missing anything. I think it was Sonic Adventure 2 or something for the Xbox Live Arcade, and I'm not sure about Sony's. But
Okay.
yeah, I used to buy every game on the Live Arcade, and it's just gotten to the point now where it's just junk. They remade Double Dragon. Did you play Double
Really?
Dragon?
Hey, I
No.
did see that.
It's Double Dragon Neon.
I did see
Alright.
that. Is it like the two-dimensional shit when they're you
Yeah.
know like really?
Yeah, and
gonna
it's
have to go
the
grab
graphics
that.
are better, but it's hard as shit. It's fucking I couldn't get past the first level. Now, granted, I'm getting old and my reflexes aren't that great, so maybe I just suck. But it's
Hey,
not like
hey.
the Nintendo version. Man,
Right.
the Nintendo
There's-
version, I know they dumbed it down for the Nintendo version. It's more like the
Right.
arcade version because they want you to put more quarters
Right.
in there. Man, I got my ass fucking handed to me.
Well, you know what? Don't even worry about that because me and Barry Bonds are working on a brand new gamer THG. All right.
How
So
to take it
ain't
up
it-
the butt.
No, it ain't no taking it up the butt.
Well, how do we talk about changing the subject? How the hell do we get taken up the butt? My
So
God.
Barry Bonds.
Here goes the
Right.
show.
Right. What's on your
Talking
mind?
about the butt
Anyway,
sex.
so me and Barry Bonds, I talked to Barry and I'm like, Barry, okay, you use steroids in sports. Okay, we need steroids for video games. What can you? We need quicker reflexes, everything. So there's no getting out. No, I don't know. There's probably going to be people fucking taking some kind of, I don't know. I could see people taking pills to try to get their reaction time or mixing up some shit or some shit. I could see it. Video game is getting to a competitive sport that people are just like doing almost. You see online, these bitches are hiding in walls and ceilings and shooting through walls and shit. Hacks all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
it's
what
easy.
makes the online experience terrible sometimes. I mean, I had to get away from a couple games because it was just fucking frustrating.
I try
went
to
from
play.
a 1.65 fucking kill death to a 0.78 kill death in a matter of fucking 2 weeks because motherfuckers are hacking.
Mm-hmm. Is there hacks for Battlefield 3?
Dude, there's hacks for everything. There's hacks
Yeah.
for sex,
But I mean, is there what?
What?
hacks for sex?
Well, I mean, it's just, well, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Um,
So,
did you?
yeah.
Hold on a second.
Go ahead.
Remember when we were talking? When was it, about 3 months ago? And how many times did I tell you about Battlefield 3? I was like, you were like Call of Duty hardcore, and this guy played it. And next time I saw him, he's like, dude, Battlefield. Yeah. He's like, oh shit. I was like, yeah. I was like, dude, it's a lot better than Call of Duty.
Okay, you know what? I got the game, right? And at the time, I was playing Killzone. I was just playing Killzone. I played Battlefield Bad Company 2. Loved that game. Jesus fucking Christ. Wow. That game, from front to back, the only thing I could say about that game is you could not lay prone.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Other than that, the sound, the sound whoring, everything was beautiful. Then I got Battlefield, and I just played the campaign, and I put it back on the shelf.
Yeah.
Talked to Eric, and Eric was like, man, you need to play it. It's planes blowing up. It's destructible environments. I'm like, yeah, all right. So I went home and played it, and I couldn't actually shoot anybody because I was paying attention to the fucking environment the whole match. I was like, wow, buildings are exploding, falling apart.
Yeah.
There are people, like, bodies flying. All types of shit. Like, I have not set it down yet. Killzone, I'm sorry. I love you guys out there in Amsterdam. Smoke weed for me. But I found a new love. It's Battlefield, man. I am sleeping with the dice guys. I'm sleeping with them. For God's sake. Battlefield, Frostbite 2 engine, Jesus. The only thing I can say about Battlefield is the hit detection. Bad Company 2 had better hit detection than Battlefield 3.
I think a lot of it has to do with what's going on, and there's a lot more going on with the game, and you got jets now and shit like that. Yeah,
it's just so interactive. I went 1 in 15 with Flammy. I had a fun time in my life. I was getting like stabbed and stuff, but we won. I don't care about my record.
But see, it's in that game. It's not really about kills and deaths. I mean, you get points, but it's about points and about teamwork. That's really what it's about, and a lot of people miss that.
They can play Call of Duty and stuff. It's just
that's why I like that they went from, because it didn't used to be that way. Well, I don't know if it was on the PC, but when it was on Xbox 360, Battlefield 2 Modern Combat, it was just like everything else. You know,
right?
Somebody else could fill a guy full of bullets, but if you shot him the last time, you're the one that got the points. But now it's everyone participates, so people are more likely to help you. Right,
and you know what? What I do now when I play Battlefield, I play hardcore.
Oh yeah?
I just do. Because when you shoot a motherfucker 3 times and you shoot him in a vital spot, he dies.
Yep.
And the same with you. When you're playing regular Battlefield, you need to empty a clip in them.
Yeah.
And if they're lagging, that hurts you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Like when I won this NBA 2K12 competition in town, we did not play online.
Oh,
we met at a designated spot and we just played. And it was fucking 30 of us.
Really?
It was 30 of us. And I mean, guys were coming and going. And we had it all set up. We had brackets and everything, but we played right next to each other. So there was no hacking, no twitching, no nothing. It was just straight up. You got your controller, I got my controller, I got the Lakers, you got whoever, let's play. And we played. And we just sat there. And what we needed to do, what we're probably going to do next time, probably for the 2K13, I'm just probably going to retire, man. Can't nobody touch me.
Until I got done.
I've done what I set out to do.
Right. I've done my piece. Now I'm gonna Floyd Mayweather it. I'm just gonna be the champion and not just play anybody anymore. That's what I'm gonna do.
Talk.
Just throw your hands up. I'm done.
Talk.
Yeah.
Hey,
He out.
But yeah, man. I mean, I love the game. I love online play, but only when it's fair. And when you're a player and you played for so long, you know when someone's cheating. You just know it.
Yeah.
You can see it. You know, you can feel it.
Well, you know, if you're just unloading into somebody, then all of a sudden that you're dead. You know, and it happens like more than once.
in Call of Duty.
Yeah, and there's
the same
game
guy.
was it? There's in Battlefield 2. I keep talking about that one because that was one of my favorites. You could actually like instead of playing the game if you died, you can observe. So you could watch the guy and see what he was doing.
See, honestly, I never played Battlefield or anything like that. I'm missing out. I try to play it, and I'm playing NHL at the moment. I love it.
Oh yeah, you love your hockey.
Yeah, fuck Gary Bettman. Fuck him. NHL walkout's bullshit.
Well, do you want to go on your segment there?
What? Yeah, no, you can go on yours first. I want to use another PS3 door stop.
Okay.
Okay. Well, all right. Damn it. So basically, my thing for today is the Medal of Honor beta access only being for Xbox. And I'm talking in a room of 2 Xbox owners, 2 Xbox players.
Well,
much respect to you guys. Yeah, but you just said you were going to use it for a doorstop. Didn't you? Mr. Rocky Balboa over there?
Yeah.
I'm a little ticked about that. I mean, we're all getting it for everybody's getting it for the consoles and PCs. Everybody's getting it.
Yeah.
I tweeted Medal of Honor about a week ago and talked to them, and they basically said, oh, well, the Danger Close devs and all this stuff just want to pretty much concentrate on one console. I do understand, and I do swallow it, that Xbox is the most competitive console as far as console gameplay. I understand that. I understand that. You know, I'm not arguing that, but Sony gets dicked a lot.
Yeah, they do.
A lot.
It's true. I mean, we were talking last night, you know, just like the Mass Effects. The Mass Effect 2 took another freaking year for it to come out. There's all kinds of games that just take longer to develop, or there's more bugs with it that they got to work out, but they want to make their money, so they go ahead and release the Xbox version. You know, it's just easier to code for, is my understanding. You know, Sony made it so difficult to program a game on the system that people really just don't want to do it. There was about 5 years ago when the console launched, Activision even said that they may not even make games for it because there was a piston match between Activision and Sony. They said, well, hell with you, we're not going to do it. I mean, obviously you knew they were going to. It may have been just a threat. But, you know, it was a big deal, and they don't want that because Call of Duty, Activision's a huge developer. You know, they got all kinds of shit out there, not just Call of Duty. You know, they're milking that Call of Duty franchise, which
Tony Hawk.
Yeah, that one, they killed that.
Oh, they did. It. I started playing that at the first one.
You know, what was it? Guitar Hero.
The day Guitar Hero dies. Look that up on YouTube.
You know, there's going to be just nothing but plastic guitars and drums in landfills for a long time, and that's going to take forever to buy.
And you know what? They're already in pawn shops.
Mm-hmm.
They're filled.
Yeah.
Pawn shops are filled with fucking drum sets and guitars. I went in there to get rid of mine, and he said, I don't mean to be an asshole, but look at that wall. And I kind of looked at the wall, and I swear to God, there were 10 fucking guitars up there. And about 14 different like drum sets, microphones. I'm like, wow. He said, you know, I'll give you $15 for the game and the guitar. And I said, look, man, here.
I'm surprised he gave you $15, to be honest with you. That's
he gave
not a
me
bad
$15 for it.
But I look around and I see 3 guitars, a drum set, and I know there's a microphone over there that has been used maybe 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I play drunk rock band. I'm still young.
Well, that's usually when people play the most is when they're wasted.
Yeah. I mean, that's a fun time when you got a group of people at your house, you know, just chilling, hanging out. You know, it was, but I don't know. Do you think people would rather sit and play, or I
Yeah.
mean, even people? I look on Craigslist a lot just for one man's trash is another man's treasure. Fine for me. I go on Craigslist sometimes looking for stuff, and I see a lot of what do you call those Xbox what are those things
Connects.
called? Xbox Connects. They're selling
Yeah.
those motherfuckers out the wazoo. No one
Yeah.
wants to
Yeah.
get up and interact.
No.
I go to school and go to work tomorrow. I'm not. The last thing I want to do is play Connected Adventures, bust my ass up. I want to sit down with like a 12 pack and just play Call of Duty.
Yeah. I was so excited to get that fucker in the mail that morning. I got it delivered to my house, overnight shipping. You know how I am, Kwame. Like on the
Yeah,
weekends, like on
yeah.
Saturday, what I do at lunch.
Oh
What I
yeah,
do.
you're already on it, man. You're already
I
the
was Best Buy run, you know.
Really?
on.
And I'd come back with a game every Saturday. So I was pumped. So it came to the house, and it was smaller than what I thought. Like when it was called Project Intel or Intel.
Yeah,
And when it looked a lot bigger. It looked like it was going to take up my whole shelf in front of my TV, and then it just came out to be this little thing. But I put in that Connect Adventures that came with it, and I played it for about 5 minutes, jumping around and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, that's about it. I'm done. And I haven't put it back in since. Like I'm not the type of guy that wants to jump around and exercise and all these exercise games. They're fucking all over the place. Dance Party 4, I think, is getting ready to come out or some shit like that.
Really?
God damn it, Zumba Fitness. And they got
Yeah.
everything. But they've
They
got
got
some
the
cool
UFC
games too they're
stuff, too.
experimenting with. Like it was like, what the hell? Rise of Nightmares, I think it's called. Where
Yeah.
you're in a haunted house, but even that doesn't control well. You know, you
Right.
want something that's gonna work right. You ain't gotta work to actually control the TV.
Yeah.
So I mean, until the technology gets a little bit better, I think that's the way it's gonna be. However, Kinect
What?
has one cool thing that I love. That's the voice
Oh.
recognition.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
I love
Yeah.
that, man.
Yeah, that is cool. Like, especially if I lose my remote and don't feel like getting up.
Mhm.
Just the only problem with that though is if you have your TV too loud, every now and then it'll mistake the TV for saying something and pop up
You
out of
play
nowhere, or just pause the movie. Or there was times I was talking to my wife and I'll just be talking about the Xbox and it'll just pop up for no reason.
Right.
But
Yeah.
other than that, I mean, for what it cost, because it wasn't that expensive, it's not a bad deal. It's not a bad deal at all. The Move, however, since we're talking about that,
Oh, God.
did either of you guys play with the Move at all?
Yeah.
Nope.
What'd you think? Because I never really
Dude.
messed with it.
The Move.
Hello?
What is this right here? What is this?
Oh, I see. You got SOCOM? Is that what
SOCOM.
that's for?
Hell no. What does that say on there? Killzone.
Oh, Killzone. Okay.
Of course.
I got it.
Yeah.
Dude, I got it, and it's just the Wii in better graphics. That's
Mhm.
just basically what
That's what they did.
that's all it is. And I see that as well too. I mean, I don't know. I'm a Killzone freak. I got the whole package thing. It came with the gun, and I just bought this other stuff, and the kids love it. The kids play it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just sitting there collecting dust. That's basically all it's doing. But I got it, and I played with it the first week or so, and I just let the kids at it. I just let it say, "Hey, man, here."
Yeah.
And,
Might as well. You paid for it.
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
I look around, and especially like right next to me, I have my kind of game shelf here. Let's see if I can get it in here. Let's see how well that works. This is my game shelf right here,
Oh.
and it's just filled with Xbox games. I mean, it's easily over 100, and a lot of these were the ones I got on the Best Buy run. And so
Best Buy run. What did you do?
I would run to Best Buy and get the latest game.
Really, every week?
Yeah. Oh yeah, every week, without fail. Right? It was like he'd come into the office and he'd be like, "So what's this week?" You're gonna go do it, aren't you? Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna
Going
get
right now.
Resistance, and I'm gonna get a gamepad, and I think I'm gonna get this and that.
And a
I'm
new
like,
TV.
damn.
Yeah.
You didn't spend $155 last week. Now you spend
Uh-huh.
another 100 and something. I'm like, damn,
Uh-huh.
bro. I said I played, but damn. And
The
then
problem with it was I get real
what's
excited about
that?
a review, and you can
Yeah.
only play so many games at once,
At one
you
time.
know. So like I'd play a game and until the next one came out, and I wouldn't finish
Mhm.
the one I had before.
I was
And
like that too.
yeah, and so I've got easily 50 games I got to finish.
Like I'm gonna tell
You
you,
know.
X 360 games. It's like I got one at NHL right now. Next game I'm buying is Call of Duty, just for the multiplayer.
Yeah, that looks awesome. I'm gonna get it for the zombies.
Yep, me
I'll play
too.
with you online. Oh yeah, you gotta get a Xbox Twitter. Follow me
He's got one.
to
He's
play
got
with
one on me.
us.
Yeah, he don't. I think I still have a friend request from him pending from like
Yeah,
2 years
I
ago.
just haven't renewed my thing. I mean, I
Oh, is
don't
that what it
have
is?
enough. I just don't have enough people to play with. I mean, I don't mind playing with randoms. I don't
Mhm.
mind jumping in a match, but it's kind of good. It feels better when you go in as a group,
Yeah, yeah,
collectively
it
Yeah,
does.
to do
It
something.
does.
I used to love going and play
So,
Call of Duty 4 before the parties started. Just beat the shit out of each other verbally online. It was like, yeah, motherfucker, I killed you. And the guy would be like, shut up, tryhard. And we just go on and on and on. And it was awesome.
Yeah,
okay, Kevin, you wanted to talk about the lockout? You said something about
Yeah,
the
the
lockout.
NHL lockout. The NHL can't afford
Okay,
this
go ahead.
lockout. Because the NHL, as you guys know, it's hockey. It's not like football or soccer. It's very unknown to like most of Americans because it's basically a Canadian sport and northeastern American sport. Because that's
Hmm.
where it's from. It's hot. It's not cold in January in Florida or Texas. It's cold up in the northeast, like Chicago, Seattle,
Right.
Winnipeg, all the Ontario regions. And the lockout is basically because the players want a fair share of the money. They're only getting like 24% of the revenue. Meanwhile, the owners are cashing pigs in. And the players are like, come on now, we want our money. And yeah, this is for you, Gary Bettman. Fuck you. All right, I'm done. I don't want to get too pissed off and throw my computer.
But you,
no,
you.
that's it.
Yeah, no.
I mean, but look. I mean, check it out. That's something that is quite serious right
It
there
is.
because
All the people are out of jobs.
he's talking about sports. All right, check it out. We're talking about sports. What the fuck do you think would happen if Sledgehammer Games, Activision, Infinity Ward went on a lockout?
All the obese kids will become skinny again? I don't know. That's true.
What would happen if what
Yep.
would happen if developers went on a lockout? I mean, what if Bungie went on a lockout? What would all the Halo guys do?
What if online went
Well,
away?
the
We
Nintendo
don't
would probably
know.
end up making a killing.
Yeah.
They'd probably be
Yeah.
able to sell their 3DS.
Right. Or 3DS Plus Advantage, or what's
Yeah,
the
no
biggest one they
shit.
got out now?
3DS
It's like
XL.
the 3DS
Jesus
XL.
Christ.
Yeah, yeah. It's just as
Crazy.
bad as the Sony PlayStation Super Slim.
Super Slim.
Super.
Super
Don't
duper
get
slim.
me talking about the. Okay,
I think we
now
should talk about it.
let's talk about that. Yeah, let's talk about that because you know
Good.
what?
I had it on my
We're
list.
supposed to be fucking focusing on the PS4.
Yeah,
and-
well,
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, the
What's
PS4,
that?
you're not going to get the PS4 until about, I would say 2015, maybe 2014 at the earliest. That's it.
And why is that?
Because they've already
Because
said,
we're always behind and slow anyway.
well, you're already a year behind anyway with the PlayStation 3.
Right.
And
Right.
they said a 10-year life cycle for it. So that leaves it at 2016. And they've
Dude,
always ported their consoles like after the new one came out. So I would say you're going to get sports games, Nickelodeon games, and things like that once the PlayStation 4 finally does release, but it's not going to be for a little while. Xbox is rumored to be coming out maybe next year.
Mhm.
And the Wii U's coming out at the end of this year. And who's excited
Right.
about the Wii U?
Not me.
At first I was not really excited. It was something new. the
Yeah.
controller. It was something new, and I was like, is that worth buying to review and to try it out? That's basically where I was about it. I'm not like psyched about it, really.
Yeah. Well, I'm not either, but let's be clear. I will have it.
Okay, all right. Knowing you'll make that
Yeah,
Best Buy run.
It's gonna happen. It may not happen. Like I actually waited in line for the Wii, but I don't think I'll
Really?
be doing that. But if I walk into a store and see it, and I'll get that itch. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn it, I gotta have it.
Yeah,
Because there's gonna be. I mean, it is a unique little device. They've got that controller on there. Supposedly, you can stream your game on there. Say like your wife comes in and she's like, I don't want to watch
Yeah.
you play Mario for the
Yeah, I
fucking
did see
20th
that.
hour. So you can just like sit on there and be like, well, look at this, honey. I don't even need this TV. Just have the shit. I love you. And then just sit on the couch
Right.
and play your game, stream it through there. But I think they're still using the Wiimotes. And I don't know.
Yeah,
how,
everything they said, everything is basically kind of backwards, more or less backwards compatible. You're able to use the Wii board and your remotes and everything else, but they're introducing, from what I saw, they're introducing that big screen and that big
LED.
gamepad.
Yeah, the LED
Yeah, the
thing.
big controller.
I don't trust little kids with that. I think it'd be broken in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, that fucker's just
Yeah.
cracked. There's no way. I mean, I think it's a 5-inch screen. I mean, dude, it's a novel idea, and Nintendo's like putting it out there, instead of just going with the better graphics, the faster processors, and things like that. And finally they're going to catch up to HD, which is all right. And they'll have some interesting games on there. Don't get me wrong. But
Yeah,
it's always been, and I think it always will be more of a children's console.
it is. It's because Xbox and PlayStation have it on lock. Because like you see, the Xbox and the PlayStation are all 1080. The
Yeah.
Wii still 480, regular
Yeah.
old school format, digital format. And on the other hand, not to change the subject completely,
Let's
I got
change
a
it.
couple questions over here.
Okay.
Someone's looking for a shout out. Where's my shout out? Damn it, Matthew Del Greco. Well, there's your shout out, Matthew Del Greco.
There you are, Matthew.
Hey, Matt.
Welcome to TEK.
Shout out to you, man.
Welcome to Tech. And my good friend Shawnee D, a good personal friend of mine, is asking a question. What do you guys think about Halo 4 and Black Ops 2 releasing within a week from each other? And which are you going to buy?
Probably both.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Halo
I mean,
4. Go ahead,
yeah.
dude. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean it's getting to the point, just like PlayStation. Not to get off the subject, but they do counters, just like a boxer. You know what I mean? You throw a punch, you counter a punch. It's more or less like those are two big franchises, Bungie and which one is it? Is it Infinity Ward or is it the other guys? Treyarch.
It's
It's Treyarch, right?
Treyarch, yeah.
Okay, yeah, Treyarch is doing it. So I think more people are waiting on Halo, but I think the zombies is the biggest seller for Black Ops 2.
That's the only good thing
So
that came out of World of War.
It's going to go hand in hand. I mean, it's going to go hand in hand, but it's a counterattack. They know when so and so is going to drop a game, and then they say, okay, well, we need to drop one right after that.
Yeah, they want to be able
And,
to see headlines that say Halo 4 stomps Call of Duty or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, because
The Master Chief kicks Treyarch's ass.
I think Bungie
And
was.
I think
I think Bungie was very smart.
I just really think that Halo is the most anticipated game right now for me, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
I think, like I said before, the zombies is going to be the big seller because the zombies thing has been going on since what? World at War?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been going on forever, and now they're finally actually implementing a campaign mode they're doing now?
Yeah. It looks like
you can rank up.
I mean,
It's massively
people
expanded.
been waiting on that shit. They've been waiting on that. So,
They're giving what the
damn,
people
bro,
want.
it's kind of hard to
You know?
say. I think it'd be 50-50.
I gotta say, I didn't
nice.
really care for Halo all that much. I thought it was all right. I thought it was. I thought it was an average
Xbox
game.
guy
I
didn't
never
care for
liked
Halo.
I never liked Halo.
I'm not.
What?
I have them all. I don't even. I do. I have them all. I've purchased. They've got my money. So.
Okay.
But I never finished Reach.
Me either.
I don't know, man. It's like I felt like I've
didn't
done
play
this
that one.
before. You know, it's like okay, you know, I know they float, and even though it wasn't Master Chief technically in Reach, I don't know. I didn't get the end. I don't know what the story was about really, but dude, it's the same game with like just new additions. You know, and don't get me wrong, the zombies is the same game, but it's fun. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's the same game, but like the zombies are different each time. You know, they come from different directions, so you don't really know what's going on. You don't know where they're going to be headed.
Right.
And I'm just the sci-fi element of it. I want to shoot an alien or shoot somebody in the face and see their head explode or blood splatter everywhere.
Well, that's why you play Fallout.
Exactly. That's exactly why I play Fallout.
And I forgot.
I love aliens, man. I just people look at me because I'm a brother. I'm supposed to be into 24-inch rims and rap music.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
No, yeah.
I'm a different breed of brother over here. I like aliens. I like aliens. I just do. Okay?
Yeah.
I mean, my Twitter headline, my Twitter name is Prometheus Khan. And a lot of people ask me about that. What the fuck does that mean? Prometheus, I don't want to get into it. I got a YouTube video on it. But anyway, Prometheus Khan is basically, I took two things. Prometheus, actually the Prometheus movie. Prometheus is supposed to be the god of creation of a creature.
That's a good name, yeah.
Okay. And then Khan, Shao Kahn. Okay? So Shao Kahn was what? A fighting god. You had to get up to the top to fight Shao Kahn. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm assuming so.
When I played Mortal Kombat, I beat Shao Kahn my first try, and no one believed me. But we wasn't doing this YouTube shit 25 years ago.
I know it.
For me to capture it and put it on YouTube to show everybody I beat him. I just told people at the lunch table verbally, and they were like, no way. So I kind of just mushed the two together. You know what I mean? So,
It's a powerful name.
I like aliens. I
guess what I'm trying to say is,
you know,
I like
isn't it?
aliens. No, man, I get you.
Yeah, but
a lot of people do. I know.
I'd rather spend $60 on
that
the game.
Prometheus movie is coming out. It's coming out on DVD next week. Dude, you lucky they ain't got no motherfucking midnight release for that bitch. Because I'll probably be the only brother in line.
Okay, brother.
So now I got to go on Netflix and I got to watch all Sigourney Weaver's alien movies. I got to watch them all. Just to catch myself up.
After a while, though. After 2.
I'll be there for the parentheses.
I think I'm good
they
after
do
2.
that. They do that, man. It kind of reminded me, the fucking Predators versus Aliens reminded me of Freddy versus Jason.
Dude,
Really?
no, okay, hold on.
It was terrible.
Dude, I love Freddy versus Jason. It was so, there you go. It was so horrible. It was so, like, campy. It was fucking great. Dude, we've dreamed about Freddy versus Jason for years, since 93 when Jason went to hell.
Bullshit. That was some bullshit, easy.
Jason went to hell. He's like, his mask is on the ground. All of a sudden, Freddy's claw comes up and pulls it under, and we're like, fuck yes, 2 years. They're going to make Freddy versus Jason 2. It took 2003 before it came out. So I was so excited.
It took Jason to go to space for this shit to happen.
Yeah, that's true. Jason did go to space. But I'll tell you what, I was so excited for that movie at that point. I didn't care if the two of them were fucking taking a shit together. I would have fucking loved it. I would have loved it. I've been like, look at those two together, just taking a shit.
Hell no. I would rather watch the original Ninja Turtles. I'm talking about the ones in the suits.
Yeah. I
would
remember
rather
that
watch
stuff.
that Freddy vs. Jason shit. Man, they had Kool-Aid spraying all over the fucking place.
Really good.
Blood don't squirt like that.
Yeah.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect that, man. You like that movie, but it was just too, man, corny for me.
Oh, it was.
I can't watch movies. Sorry.
I'm not going to argue.
You didn't care if it was corny or not because you've been waiting on it.
Yeah, I mean, it was It was all right, you know. I
Okay.
mean,
Okay.
it is what it is, you know. If you get a
Yeah.
movie Freddy versus Jason, you know, it's not gonna be fucking epic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's been scary as hell. Like
Right.
just
yeah,
massive.
it's not
Right.
gonna, you
Two
know,
two two motherfuckers that should have been dead. They should have been
yeah,
dead years ago. Elm
yeah.
Street should have been torn down, and it should have been a fucking college built on that street.
Oh, the Amish
It should have been
paradise.
torn down a year ago. And Jason went
Nursing
to,
home.
man, come on, man,
Yeah.
something. Them motherf- and they, it was all right, I guess. If you want to laugh. So, what
All
what are
right.
we doing here, man? We
I'm
got
telling you what, we are.
we got some people actually viewing the show.
Yeah. We got any
How
more
many people
questions or
are-
anyone
yeah.
from in the chat room? Because what we're doing now is, I mean, we just kind of want you guys to get to know us a
Anybody in
little
the
bit.
chat room, go ahead. It's just
I'm watching the chat room on TV. Oh, my buddy's like, oh,
Exactly.
Kevin loves Twilight. Don't listen to him.
You
Here's
love
the link.
Twilight?
No, I
Yeah.
don't, guys. Here's
Well,
the
I
link.
gotta tell you, I got a wife that loves Twilight, and my stepkid loves Twilight, so I
Kevin,
gotta
Here's the
hear about
link.
it.
Kwame, see the link?
Kevin
And
twinkles in the sunlight.
yeah, yeah. So the
Yeah.
youngest one, I do
Kevin
not like
twinkles in the
Twilight.
sunlight.
Yeah, twinkle. Well, I'm not the one that like butts, so I rather like twinkles and butts.
You are a twinkle.
Yeah.
Twinkle, twinkle.
So,
You got-
anyway,
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
where are we at? What time is it?
10:30. We started 10 minutes late. We're fine.
No, I know.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm kind of running out of steam, fellas.
Really?
We talk about.
We covered our 3 subjects. What?
Yeah.
Hey, Eric, what's the next game
Yeah.
you're going to be picking up?
What's the next game? It'll probably be the Call of Duty game.
Call of Duty? How about
The
you,
zombie
Kwame?
one, yeah, for sure.
What?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
playing.
man, yeah,
What's up?
I'm what, a week and a half, 2 weeks away from Warfighter.
Hey, I got a
Oh
question.
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yep.
A person's asking, how any of you guys play Borderlands 2? I see my buddy Shawnee D play it. He loves it like Call of Duty. I
right.
personally can't get into that stuff.
I'll tell you.
Go ahead, Easy. You
I got a
take that
friend of
one.
mine, and he wants to be on next week, and we're gonna have
Okay.
him on. And he's gonna talk about. He wants to talk about the Windows Phone and Borderlands 2. I can't talk for Borderlands 2, but I know he loves it. I played the first one, and since the second one came out recently, I put the first one back in. And when I first bought it, paid $60 for it, brought it home,
Really?
and I don't know, man. I couldn't get into the shit. I don't know what it is. It's not bad game, you know. It's got killing in it. It's almost like Fallout 3, but more of like a cell shaded game. But
True.
I don't know. I can't explain it. I just didn't like it. I mean, that's the bottom line. I mean, I can't really give you details exactly why. It's just, but he tells me I'm crazy because I just didn't dive deep enough into it. Probably is what it is. But I couldn't bring myself to try. It's just like I was bored. You know, I got other games. I was like looking at all the other shit I got to play, and like last week when I started playing it, I'd already started playing Crysis 2, and that game's fun as hell. If you can get that fucking cheap, KT, you check that out.
I heard it.
Wait.
I know we're changing subjects, but I'm telling you right now,
No.
Crysis 2 is it.
Crises with the suit.
Crisis.
and all that?
Crisis. Yeah, like Gears of War style, like in the city.
Oh man, I beat the shit out that game.
Did you play it?
That
Yeah.
shit was fun.
Dude,
Hell yeah, that shit was fun.
I look at the back cover and I tell everybody I beat it.
how's that
That
Capri
shit was
Sun doing?
fun, man. I like
Capri
that
Sun, you
game.
can't go wrong. Capri Sun, yeah, right there, get the whole box.
That's full bag, full of.
Uh,
Yeah, look at
I
you.
mean that. I like that game.
I love it.
I really did.
I almost bought it. It's about
really
3
like
months
that
ago.
game.
I had it in my hands with Best Buy, and I put it back. And they had it on sale, so I went ahead and picked that shit up. And, dude, I can't. I don't want to stop playing it. I get frustrated sometimes. There's some levels that are fucking hard, but like especially if you play it on like regular difficulty. But there's nothing
Okay,
more fun
I'm gonna
than
stop you
cloaking
there.
yourself. Go ahead.
I'm gonna stop you there.
Okay.
Now, why don't you like Halo? Almost same type of game.
I think it's because it's set in more of a sci-fi
Almost.
space setting. Yeah, I think that's why. honestly. It's not that I don't
Okay.
like Halo. It's just I
Okay.
don't find it as amazing as everyone says it is.
Yeah, me either. I don't
That's what
like
it
taking
is.
15 shots to kill someone. They can turn around and kill you like a Jesus. Like, really?
It's not a bad game. Their
No.
online's fun,
Mhm.
and they've got a lot of cool shit like the co-op. And I think they're the ones that first did the video where you can actually go back and watch your live game where they had the theater. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, so I liked all that. As a matter of fact, I spent a lot of time on Halo 3 and beat it.
I
But
try
Okay.
to.
it doesn't do anything for me really.
Mm.
I want to see like gritty shit like I want like real physics and shit like that. That's the shit I dig. I want to even though I know I'm wearing a suit and I'm getting cloaked and you're invisible and shit. But it's just the gameplay and the mechanics were
It, wa-
great.
it was
Everything
what
it's like
what
you
is that?
really didn't have a
CryEngine
whole lot of
3?
restrictions. You could kind of make huh? What's that?
What was that? CryEngine 3 engine? What engine was that they were using?
I think it was CryEngine. Yeah, I think that's what they
It wa-
Really?
call it.
it was a beautiful game. It was a beautiful game. I liked it. I liked it. I played it I think for 4 months straight. I beat
Oh
it
yeah,
and I actually went back to try to get some more accomplishments to get trophies. I mean, I
right.
was like, wow.
Yeah, I
And
like it
I
because
mean,
you can pick your
it's a
own.
lot.
There's
There you
there's
go.
a delay or something. Don't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not
There
even
is
talking. I'm
there
letting you guys
there
talk.
is there is it's just one of those games that kind of slipped through the cracks, because it wasn't highly advertised.
The problem with that is I think it was more popular on PC. The first one was
Okay.
because the graphics were so good that it couldn't play on like Xbox or
Dude,
PlayStation at the time.
what the
Is there
fuck
an
are you
earthquake over
doing?
there? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no,
There you
no, I'm
are.
fine. I'm fine. Go ahead. Sorry, I was fixing it.
That's
My cat hit the laptop. My computer wouldn't load up my webcam, so I had to bring it over here on my laptop. It kind of
right on.
sucks.
Okay.
But
All
yeah,
right.
not to change the subject, but we got a couple more questions.
I love
Okay.
questions.
Matt wants to ask, what's the worst movie game you've ever played? And I'm sorry if I don't pronounce your name right. Mac? Are you guys
No.
interested in Far Cry 3?
Far Cry
No.
3?
No.
No?
I,
Yes.
I, I saw
You
it.
are?
Yes.
I saw the
Really?
facts.
Yes.
Fuck
Really?
that. The
I'm really
online was
into it.
garbage.
The online? I'm not interested in the online, but yeah, you're
I
right.
forget.
You're right.
Okay.
But the Far Cry 2 was great, but it had
Wow,
its
BG.
problems. Like every time you'd go to it, you would get attacked randomly. Okay? Like I can understand if you're near a checkpoint and shit. Okay, but you'd be
Mhm.
out in the middle of in Africa, out in the middle of fucking nowhere with cheetahs and shit. And all of
Yeah,
a sudden you'd hear a
yeah.
jeep just roll up and start firing on you. Like where'd these guys come from? That
You'll
was my
know
only
what you
problem. It had a lot of cool things, like it would spread fire. Like you could actually, like there'd be a guy off in the distance. You set
Yeah.
the grass on fire, and it would slowly kind of go up to him
You
and set him on
know,
fire.
excuse me on my comment. Excuse me
Sure,
on my comment.
go right ahead.
All
I
right,
will
brother,
say
go
that
ahead.
the online was garbage to me, but the campaign was actually worth playing. It was something
Hmm.
different, and then the whole fact that you could actually build a map, that was
Yeah,
like, I was like, really?
yeah,
You know what I
and
mean?
download others.
That
Yeah.
was cool. That was cool because I played. Yeah, and I played on a lot of self-made maps, gamer-made maps and stuff. And these motherfuckers had to have an education in Legos or something because they built
Hmm.
the shit out the maps, man.
Yeah, they spent some
Hiding
time on it
spots,
too.
huts,
Yeah,
ladders. I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah. I built one I didn't build one, but
So
I was on one Jurassic Park,
I
and
tried.
yeah, and they had the jeeps and everything, and fenced off areas. And I don't know how
yeah,
the hell they did it, dude. Because I tried it, I looked at it, and I got confused. I had no idea where to start, so I didn't even. I just downloaded maps and explored them. But they actually had like almost like metal dinosaurs just around. That takes a lot of time, especially with an Xbox controller. It's not like you're using a mouse. Put this
mhm,
shit on there.
right.
But
True.
but yeah, I mean, I think Fallout 3 will be a great game. Ubisoft usually does a really good job. I mean, we also got Assassin's Creed 3 coming, which either of you guys like that game? Any Assassin's
No,
Creed?
I hated it from the first one. I could not beat the
Really?
tutorial of the first
Yeah,
one.
I didn't give it a
Um,
fair try. I just
love the
didn't. I
love
didn't
the
give it a fair
first one.
try.
It was a little repetitive, but it was different, and I like that. I played the second one. The second one's pretty good. And then I got to the two Brotherhood is what it's called, and I don't know. I started playing, and I'm like, I feel like I've done this shit before. You know, they've got to change it up something. I mean, I know they've added guns and shit to it now because they're like in the revolutionary times, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And the story's convoluted and weird. You know, I just want to stab people in the back. That's
Oh,
all
you're
I
a
want to do.
backstabber.
Just make a game called Stabber, and I'll buy the fucker. You know, as long as it's
Oh,
got
only
good
use me
graphics.
blade, huh?
Yeah, just the blade that comes out of the arm and shit. Just right in the neck. That's what I want to play.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Oh shit.
I didn't really give it a fair try. I just didn't.
Oh, what, Assassin's Creed?
Actually
Yeah.
I just didn't.
I'm not into those type of games. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
You guys haven't lost what you guys are talking about. Sorry.
Well, what are you looking forward to, Stinky?
Just Call of Duties and stuff. 'Cause I got a couple buddies in Texas, two best friends that were in high school with me. And they both moved down there. We play NHL and Call of Duty together. That's what I use online for, basically. I got my other systems just to play, like PS1. I tried to play NHL Face Off 95 on my PS2. I sat down, had the game in the disc tray, and sat down and kept hitting the PlayStation button. I'm like, why isn't the disc tray closing? I'm like, oh shit, I'm not playing Xbox or PlayStation. I'm so used to sitting on my butt at my chair, hit the button. It says, oh, close tray? Okay. Everything's there for us now compared to like 2 generations ago. You had to get up and do everything yourself. Nowadays, you can shut your Xbox off with the controller and turn it on with the controller.
Right.
You can do it with your voice.
What?
You can do it with your voice.
Yeah, you can do it with your voice, and yeah. But like, it's just crazy. Like, I was, what the hell? I can't play a game? Because like, I was like, why isn't it playing? Because like, I just totally forgot what I was playing. I thought I was playing the Xbox, but I was on the PS2 trying to play a PS1 game.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my god.
That's one of the first things I do when I come home is turn that Xbox on. I may not get to it right away, but I'll turn that fucker on, have that thing ready for me.
It's on.
Ready and waiting.
Getting it, warming that bitch up.
Would you like to play a game? So,
Yes.
yes, I would. All right, fellas.
Well,
You got anything else to add? Any more questions?
no, I don't. You know, we got up to about I think it was about 10 viewers. Like I said, you know, this is our first time out, just our first episode. We'll highly advertise it through all the social networks for next week as well. You're going to be seeing all 3 of our ugly gamer faces right here on TEK Raw. And I enjoyed it. It's my first podcast.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. So
we just gotta, there's a lot of, this is kind of the show notes, like after the fact, if you guys want to stick around.
yeah.
We're gonna, sorry.
Go ahead.
All right, hold on. My computer locked up on me here. Uh-oh. There he
Stinky's
went.
gone, huh?
There he is. Just bye-bye. All right, so anyway, what we're gonna do is see if we can re-add him a little later here. We call this TEK Raw
Go ahead and send that out.
because there's no production. We don't have an intro because it's Google and we're kind of restricted on what we can have. But what we are going to do is, after the fact, we're going to export this as an MP3 and eventually have it on. Okay.
What's that?
Sorry. We're going to eventually have it on iTunes. I'm going to be working on that. I got to get a server to upload it. and we're going to just keep plugging away every Thursday, talking about games, what we're interested in, and we will get
Mhm.
better. Um, as far as like having the ums and the kind of the lag in conversation. We're just, it's like Kwame said, it's the first time we've all done it. And, we love it. So we want to talk about it, and we're hoping you guys want to hang out with us.
Right. Yeah. So I enjoy everybody that came through. The last little 5 viewers that we do have, I understand we are on different time zones. Some people do have to go to work and shit, shower, and shave and everything else. But we got up to 10 viewers, which, I mean, this is our first time in. I think it was a success. But what we're going to do for episode 2 is, what are we going to do, Eric? You're going to bring in your
Yeah,
guest
yeah.
for episode 2?
I got somebody
Okay.
coming in. He wants to talk about, like I said, Borderlands 2 and the Windows Phone, which he always tries to get me to leave my iPhone for. Um, I've looked at them; they're nice. They got really nice
Okay.
screens and everything. It's just I don't know if I'm ready to leave because Google's kind of got me by the balls as far as like what I've purchased. Because I've been with Google
Right.
or been with Apple for fucking 4 or 5 years, so every app, song,
Mm.
everything.
Yeah. So I guess he timed out too. So I'm pretty much the last one here. So you guys tune in to Tech Raw on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter Critic. If you guys don't already know, follow Kevin Dietrich, which is Stinky Febreze 3, and also follow Eric Edwards at Games We Played 1978. This is Tech Raw signing off. Peace.